Ebusianfo, I have Davcado TV. So when you're subscribing to Davcado TV, ko YouTube, YouTube, now was search Davcado TV. We search Davcado TV we are na was subscribe. We subscribe we so the obeyan say ko bell notification side one more or bottom of the on the screen, and I say or bottom of the channel no. Until umia so a patch say anytime be a drop video be no ebe ma notification say oh ya drop video na wa rush akwohwe ya trending videos na ya drop abusianfo. So when we say mafa me pen me paper and you we are, it means say many abrepa, because this matter is very 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 serious to Ghanaian youth and then the people of Ghana, because Akamiako say Impenyufo no, they are taking Ghanaians for granted. In fact, they are taking Ghanaians for granted. Impenyufo na edi omo to public offices, public places are for them to work for Ghanaians. No, it's like they're taking Ghanaians for granted. These missing ECG cables, containers, and all that saga na ekoso no, it's a very serious matter. Ko osheni ekoso no, then a committee, ya selected committee said then the Accra containers, a cable of containers, free outside, they buy for ECGs. They bought them. Or my sika and the Accra sa containers no. ECG cables. Ye di ba be ye juma. Ye di bre ECG for sena ya. E juma na was some ye or my mono. Because uko crashing be brave. Bon say light in ho. Cables we are na I was somewhere then. Fa and connect it from one pole to another to those villages. There are so many villages are lighting you because of cables no ho. And I crack cables containers at the Aba port. Now uko porter your baby a free UCL on clear cargo list. On clear cargo list ni say odi nyoma free amanone. Now a landi port a number of days I was a animal in that port say our port now one be clear, they move those goods to the UCL and see ya movies animal in a UCL and a committee a call honum say omuko checky omuko kind omuko cross checky say ECG cables now omodi abano dodo send our honum because they know the number. Omokra free no ho ECG ni number no. And the committee call UCL no. And amokoshia Ghana Port and Harbour Authority. Bi so omo say containers do saying and our UCL. And omo say then containers here 1132. 1132. Now 1132 no. And a committee mwankasa e kan, because they also have to cross check. So mo kan no omo 1134, which means say the Ghana Port and Harbour Authority e kan no, the differences, that is the variances no e 2 pe, because from 1132 out of 1134 a 2 variances pe. And almost be so almost say ECG for ankasa no more cranium free amanone. Omo number na omo ma 2462. Inti yanti 1134 from the 2462. Inti yeti free mu a ebeka 1338. Yeti cross check committee echo UCL muko checki containers do no. Ghana Port and Harbour say 1132, but committee ni cross check ye bibiye no omunya 1134, which means 2 containers difference. The variances 2. Ode yenfa no ntunche na ECG phone number no 2462. That means say you beti 1134 from the 2462. The tifri mu ebeka 1328. The 1,328 no containers no ewo hifa. These are the containers we are looking for. Containers we ewo hifa. Containers of 1,332 according to the report. All these containers were nowhere to be found. Containers ni wo hifa. Containers no ewo hifa. Containers no wo hifa. It's a committee including the minister John Jinapo. Almost 30 year nhwehwemu. And omo tracy into omo tracy say containers difference of 1,338 no ewo hifa. Where is the containers? Where are the containers? Where are the containers? Into almost 30 a year omo investigation. It's for the records no. It's no when the extras are way bill for those 1,332 38 no. When the extras are way bill no for those containers to be moved out of the UCL. Because omanya the total number. And it yeah tracy ni nyina no. No mo ko say 40 containers. Omoko 40 containers with one Indian man. One Indian man. 40 containers. I want to hope. These are 40 containers no. Ebani say na sa Indian man no. Ewo government ECG imported containers. Cables full of containers. And I say containers full of cables. Sa Indian man na or in possession of 40 containers no. On your free hifa. Tomoko who sa fonte. And they move on to trace. Because any 14 kwa no more. So they continue to almost 12 Chinese. Omoko arrested Chinese maku 12 in conjunction with the same containers. It is our Chinese for no omo warehouse. Some companies. I have a friend of Polong Manufacturing. I was Shy Hills. So this factory is also in possession. Almost some cables. I was ECG containers. I was our Polong, factory. No, Polong Manufacturing. I was Shy Hills. I want a Chinese for. I was Juma. It's a manufacturing company. The aluminium. Nyoma Eddie aluminium product. We are no more exporting outside Ghana. Could you believe say Chinese for Abetina or my as a TAP company and they are buying cables from ECG cheap, very cheap because the demand very cheap. No more yensu no more I export products now more manufacture outside Ghana. How can you do this to ordinary Ghanaians? How can you do this to ordinary Ghanaians? Cables that are meant for ECG use for the benefit of Ghanaians. Mu ton ama Chinese for ama be company wa ha. Mu ton ama mu cheap. Mu ton ama mu cheap wi nso a. Omu ye product wi nso a. Omu exporting outside Ghana. Then the profit and everything goes out. How can we live in our own country? Na ya ja country no ama Chinese for we EDSO in our own country. Aja on mine any production to the extent say we are even selling what belongs to the state. ECG containers of about 1,328. They are all missing. It's almost cause our warehouse no, so Polong manufacturing, warehouse no more cables. Most say cables go more warehouse, who come production side, who come warehouse, no more sandy car tire rim. And they have to so. That's how some cover cables no, because him say cables they everyone said they stole it and I said they bought it. Even if they bought it, illegal. Because one kasa we company we production, aluminium production now ECG beton cables now amount. You should know, say it is not, the right avenue for you to buy cables. Open cables at all. You go out, you crack cables now free outside. What? So how can an ECG company, a legal entity, a government entity, how can that company be selling cables to you? Now it's what? Someone say illegal, but they bought it. They bought it. Now, you share the financial loss to the state of all these, containers are IRIRA. According to a minister, no John Jinapono, each container be based on the cables that are in the container, no, it will cost 500,000 Ghana cedi. 500,000 Ghana cedi. In the end, say, with the 1,300 containers. 1,300 containers. Now, all those containers have been illegally sold out. Okani inabuma. Ebenya 650 million Ghana cedi. 650 million cedi. That is about $54 to $55 million equivalent. All these monies are gone. This is the money that was used to procure these cables for ECG use. But Nkrofobi are planning a plot to go and sell these cables. Nobody go bottom. How can you do this to the state? How can you do this to the state? The state that you were giving access to go and work for, Ghana for, I am now access for you to go and work for. And all you could do is to take cables belonging to ECG. Now, when crossing here, there's no light because the cables that were supposed to be used, a faster cable no atom. What am Chinese for? Cheap cables are about $54 to $55 million. What the Ghana cedi man 650 million Ghana cedi. That's a lot of money. Ti the sika we you the oman sika. The oman sika akoto cables no. Na kwa brani afa. So this cable saga no, people need to be arrested. And nipa ba ku na wo. Omuni momu. Those who are in it, they know themselves. They know themselves. So Ghanaians, we are urging the Minister of Energy, John Jinapo, don't sleep on this matter. Don't sleep on this matter. You have to continue your investigation and bring out the culprits, the previous government, in charge, the previous Minister of Energy, and then the chairman of ECG board. So you have to call all of them to order. The former chairman of ECG board. Do your investigation and bring the people to book. Arrest people, prosecute people. Prosecute people. Because enough is enough. These cables are supposed to be used for Ghanaians to have light in villages. That is where they imported these cables. 2,462 according to ECG. These are the containers are almost free outside. So